I feel like I got some strength to be able to tell this one good time. So I'm trying to get this done. I'm try to write it down too, so I can know if it's in chronological order. Okay, so going to Atlanta, I looked a whole lot different. I had a whole lot more weight on me. Okay, I was good. I was good because I was living my everyday the same way I was living my everyday. I had been through like a little depression or whatever it be, yes. But actually, after I going to go see them, I was straight. So leaving, getting on the airplane through Atlanta, on the airport, when we get there, I told them that on my ticket I'm handicapped and I need assistance. I need a wheelchair, and they pushed me. We get there, they told me it was nothing. So I'm just like pleading with them. I'm like kind of like I'm begging them like, please, please, I cannot walk that far, because they were telling me that my plane was about to leave. And one of the ladies was like, well, I promise you, it's only like 5 minutes. You can get there right now if you go now. And I'm like, I really cannot walk that far. I can't. I was like, can I at least have a wheelchair to push my things? Because I've seen a bunch. And he was like, yeah. And he gave me one. And then I pushed, and I pushed. And I was luckily to get in that wheelchair thing with ETA. But it didn't matter because I was just struggling throughout the whole airport. I was struggling. I wanted to pay somebody to just come and take over. Just take me over there. Well, when I got over there finally, I was like, did I miss my plane? Because they said it was leaving at a certain time. I couldn't even look at my phone to see what that time was. I felt like somebody was stepping on my heart. It was bad. It was very bad. So when I asked her, she said, no, it's a 45-minute delay. I'm like, what? I could have not had to rush. I could have took my time. So I ended up couldn't catch my breath, but sitting there for at least 45 minutes. We get on the plane and it's a 5-hour flight and I still can't catch my breath. And I ended up needing medical assistance on the plane because I couldn't catch my breath and it was getting worse. They had looked and it was doing stuff to me, and then when they opened up that door, it was a gurney. They needed me to get off and go in. So when I got to the actual hospital, they treated me, and they said that they didn't feel comfortable me leaving either without a life vest or an IUD, chest defibrillator. So I ended up having to get the IUD because I was not. Well, and I think it's broken. I don't think it actually worked. But it does hurt. I feel like this was a negligence and discrimination. Anywho, right there, we had to get the surgery. My friend come pick me up, take me. home. Now we're in the month of April at the time. And I got the defibrillator done April 26th. Yep. Anywho, in July sometimes, I end up going to the hospital because of an infection. I get in there, I get admitted to ICU because of the sepsis infection and some other things that can be looked up. So we get rid of those things and I get discharged. Cool. I ended up crawling back because I felt like I couldn't breathe and I just didn't know. And I went up in there and they admitted me again. And when I couldn't, I was in there. They needed to treat me. So they ended up finding out it was like ascites or something like that. And the only way to treat it is with liquids, fluids, and pain meds. Bad idea. Because the only thing that really worked, that made the pain really go away, was fentanyl. And it was giving me fentanyl, but I was itchy, so it was giving me some Benadryl. I just was taking it every 6 hours. But I guess I could have did better on pain management and just struggled through instead of allowing it, but it happened. So I ended up leaving, getting discharged. They don't know why. They were just like, why are you here? Why are you here? I was like, dang, I really don't remember. I forgot. But anywho, little Mike was just like, he was upset about it. My kids, they really be upset about these things. So we make it out. I don't remember how I got out of this one, but I got home. Sabrina got me. That's what happened. I came home and I was like, I'm halfway walking. So we get, I mean, I'm walking, but I'm walking real. I need to get my strength back walking type. So, yeah, got in the house. And I can barely like lift my arms and stuff, type stuff. But at that time, I was so weak that when I went to sleep, woke up the next day, it was hot in my room. My AC kicked out and got so hot I was asphyxiated. I was sleeping with my face on a stomach and I couldn't breathe because I couldn't lift myself up. I just couldn't breathe. But I ended up telling the kids to call 911. So they did. And while I'm trying to regain consciousness and get my breath back, the 911 dude is asking me questions real fast. Guess they scared of my vitals because he just kind of took me. But then he shot me up with Narcan. But then that right there made me want to go crazy. I couldn't breathe even more. And it was really hard. It was super hard. So he ended up shooting me up with some more Narcan. And it was even more. And I felt like I had to